Hey, welcome guys. Today we're going to be talking about a topic which is part of the Pacific Area goals, which is the Sabbath Day. Yeah. Just before we get onto that though, we're going to jump across the ditch and check out some of our Aussie mates over there, and we'll be back in 2 secs.
Going to church on a Sunday reminds us about the Saviour on a weekly basis.
It sets a tone for my week. It's a place where I can just rejuvenate. And
He's giving you every day of the week. The least we could do is give him that one day.
Remembering Him and Jesus Christ and our covenant on the Sabbath, and we spend time with our families, and you can't really go wrong.
I'm intrigued by the words of Isaiah, who called the Sabbath a delight. Yet I wonder, is the Sabbath really a delight for you and for me? Whatever your answer might be, may I invite you also to examine your feelings about and your behavior on the Sabbath day.
We're talking about the Sabbath Day today, and I want to jump into it with a few sort of fun, quirky things to get us started. On Sunday, I like to...
What do you like to do on Sunday?
It's kind of corny, but I really do like to spend time with my family. Because everybody's so busy, like, don't ever roll your eyes like that. Everybody's so busy, like,
actually, can I say,
bond with them.
it's the one day I won't cancel plans. Like, if you ask me to dinner on a Wednesday, I'm cancelling. But if you ask me on a Sunday, I've got time. Yeah. I'll be there.
No, I'm good. I'll go to any dinner appointment. You can ask me anytime. I'll be there. Don't worry about it. It doesn't have to be a Sunday. It doesn't have to be a Sunday.
And if you want to invite any of us to your house for dinner,
021. No. Okay. Is it really a rest day?
in a hot minute.
Is it really a rest day? Like, come on, man. Like, you got like releases, lesson to
got
prep,
all the meetings in the
primary
world.
lesson to prep.
No, but I do like that, right? Because sometimes we even get busy with church and stuff, and that we miss the whole point. And I think that's a massive one. So, like, for yourself, you were a bishop. I'm sure you got up at like 5 a.m.
Yes.
5 kids, and then you wouldn't be home until late. Like, that would probably be distracting as well. You know, the busier that you are, you don't get to have that time to.
No, that's right.
Rejuvenate.
Yeah, that's a good point. Here's a quote from Elder L. Tom Perry. He expects us to avoid such worldly distractions of businesses and recreational facilities on the Sabbath day. How does that maybe apply to us today?
It's about taking your time to rejuvenate, like rest, and focus on the Saviour that one day, because we're so hectic in life, eh?
Worldly distractions can be different for everybody. Whatever takes you away from the Spirit, that's something that you should probably avoid, especially on the Sunday. If you know that you can do something on the Sunday that's going to help you strengthen your testimony and help you feel the Spirit, then you know that it's something.
Yeah, I love that we're not given a to-do list, right?
Yeah.
Because I think I would probably be a C- achiever if there was one. But I do want to talk about something that I do love doing on a Sunday that does invite the Spirit real quickly, and that's taking time to do family history. I know that sounds like aren't you a good girl? But actually I do love doing it. That's awesome. Not just that, we then have the opportunity to feel the Spirit so much.
Wow, you're a massive advocate for family history, and I can just imagine all those family history consultants right now going, yes, you go, girl.
Nailed.
So,
One thing that my mum always does, I remember waking up when I was growing up, even now she probably still does it, like I'll wake up every Sunday, and I knew it was a Sunday because I could hear the Motab going in the kitchen, and it really kick-started the day with the Spirit, you know. And so I know everybody has their own little way of starting their Sabbath, and sometimes it won't be so glamorous, you know, and you'll have your hard days, but as long as you do something that invites the Spirit, I think that's a good start for your Sabbath.
Yeah, that's a cool answer. I like that.
Yeah.
I really like what he said about avoid. You know, you can't necessarily plan for everything that's going to happen on a Sunday, but you know, you can do your best to try and like prepare as much as you can. So.
And I think the Saviour said it best, right, when he said the Sabbath is made for man, not man for the Sabbath. So important. It's like, just get your priorities, you know, and
I think it's, especially when I was younger, I struggled with this a lot, but it's not like, what can't I do? And I think that's the question that I struggled with a lot, but it's like, what can I do to like strengthen my testimony? Because then you've got a whole list of things with purpose. And so it's like, not necessarily what you're doing on Sunday, but more why you're doing what you're doing on Sunday, and like what's the result of that.
I love that. I love the whole idea of doing something with purpose on the Sabbath day, right?
Yeah. Hey, so thank you so much for everything that we've talked about today with the Sabbath Day. It's a really cool topic, and we could have gone on for ages about it. From a YSA perspective,
great
and
debates.
what you do from a young married perspective, what you do, and from a father and what we do. It's awesome. So keep the Sabbath Day holy, guys.